Alright guys, so we've hit the 99 aspect of NHL 22's Hockey Ultimate Team, so I thought I would go over and give kind of the best cards for every position, and today we're going to start with defense. So here are the 3 cards on each side of defense if you are trying to get the absolute ultimate best cards at that position. I'm going to give you guys some alternatives as well, but these are the 3 at each position that I'd recommend if you are still trying to grind the game out to have the best team possible, because it's important to you. Alright, let's get into it. Hey guys, side note real quick, right after I made this video with my Twitch chat, they released the tiers for all of the icons. So some guys like Chris Pronger, for example, at 99 is among one of the best cards in the game, but I didn't want to include the icons and do this all over again because they're almost impossible to obtain. You need a lot of luck. There's never any on the market. If you can get Chris Pronger, he's obviously one of the best defensemen, but for this video, it's all cards you can literally obtain, and you don't need to require any, luck or anything like that. So just want to get that out of the way. All right, we're going to start first with some honorable mentions. Now, this is a Hut Champs card, the 99 Danny DeKeyser. It is obviously going to be very tough, if not impossible, for anyone that does not play the game online. So I do apologize, but these are among the best in the game, and this video is literally the best guys that you can get at every position. So we're going to start with the honorable mention, Danny DeKeyser. He's got gold shutdown. He's got silver 1T, silver truculence, and silver bouncer. Truculence and 1T specifically for left-handed defensemen is some of the most valuable abilities that you can get in the game. So honorable mention, not inside the top 3, the 99 Danny DeKeyser. All right, coming in at number 3 is going to be the 99 Keith AULIE. This is one of the newer Hut Champs cards that you can acquire, and it is not very expensive at all. Once they changed over the system, they really gave some huge value to these. Again, if you play Hut Champs, these are going to be pretty easy to acquire. The 99 Keith AULIE comes in at number 3. He's got gold truculence, silver bouncer. It's the fact that he's 6'6", and everything else is 99. You really cannot beat that combo in this game. The reason, for anyone that maybe doesn't understand, you're starting late in the game, 6'6" and 228 means that he is going to bump everyone off the puck. Gold truculence is going to allow him to basically knock Lindros or anyone else that's bigger than him off of the puck, and that's why it's so valuable. So the 99 Keith AULIE comes in at number 3 among left-handed defensemen. All right, coming in at number 2 among left-handed defensemen is the 99 Team of the Season, Victor Hedman. The Team of the Year is very good as well. That one has gold shutdown. The reason why this Victor Hedman specifically is so good is his gold 1T. So if you've watched me throughout the year, for whatever reason, one-timers are not nearly as potent as they were in years past. However, left-handed defenseman with 1T specifically still is one of the best ways to score in this game, especially when everything is hit 99. You throw gold 1T on him, and I think that 1T is a lot more valuable for defensemen more than wingers because it is much easier to set up, and you're going to have a lot of those point shots open because everyone just collapses and plays in front of the net. Silver truculence is super important. Then the other abilities that he has aren't really, but he's 6'6", 240 with silver truculence and gold 1T. Good enough to come in at number 2 among left-handed defensemen. And coming in at number 1 among left-handed defensemen is the 6'9" ZDENO CHARA. Now, a lot of people will say that he does not have 99 skating, and that would be enough to deter them from using him. He does have buzzing, so he can get up to 95 speed. His acceleration is capped at 96. It is everything else, and the fact that he is 6'9", which makes him so valuable. And after using him for essentially since he has been out, by far one of the best cards and most fun cards I've used all year round. If you haven't seen my debut video where I play a bunch of Hut Champs games with ZDENO CHARA, go check that out. It is an absolute blast. So he has off the rush, which is not an ability that is going to be all that important, but silver shutdown, silver 1T, silver truculence are all very, very important ones. And if you were trying to defend the blue line with ZDENO CHARA, it is so much harder to get around him than everybody else. Not to mention, once you're actually defending in your own zone, he can bump anyone off the puck with silver truculence, and the fact that he's 6'9". This is still, in my opinion, the best left-handed defenseman in the game and one of the most fun cards to use. All right, on to right-handed defensemen. We'll start with some of the honorable mentions. We'll start with the 6'4" Summer of Chell MORITZ SEIDER that was just released. The reason why he's a little bit lower on this list, 6'4" is great size. You really don't need any more than that. But Seeing Eye, Magnetic are both pretty useless abilities for if you are someone that plays online. Maybe if you like to utilize this offline in squad battles, maybe be a little more important for you. But it just hasn't had as much of an impact as I would hope it did. So that's why he takes a little bit of a hit. Does have 1T, but again, with right-handed defensemen, it's not as important. Still effective. Truculence is great. Quick Pick is awesome, but Quick Pick, when you have 99 defensive awareness, you don't really need. And Elite Edges, you just really don't need on on a defenseman especially. But no matter way you look at it, this Moritz SEIDER, one of the best cards in the game, but still an honorable mention. The next honorable mention is the HUT Champs VINNY IORIO. I believe it's pronounced Oreo. Has gold 1T. Again, not as important among right-handers. If I had to choose, definitely choose a left-handed defenseman with 1T. That being said, he still has Stick 'em Up and Shutdown, which are two great silver abilities. He's 99 everything, 6'3", just outside the top 3 overall among right-handed defensemen. Another good option and honorable mention would be the 98 Eric Chernak, Gold Truculent, as well as Bouncer and Shutdown. Even No Contest isn't bad for defensemen at this stage, but he can get up into the high 90s skating. I personally really like this card, but again, I think he just falls slightly out of there. All right, coming in at number 3, we've got the 99 HUT Champs Tucker Poolman. Again, if you are not someone that can compete in HUT Champs, maybe I make a video that excludes the HUT Champs guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like to see that as well. He can get up to basically 99 everything at 6'4", 216 with Gold Truculence, Silver Shutdown, as well as No Contest. The other abilities that he's got on him, not as important, but just edges out, and I think that he would be among the 3 best right-handed defensemen that you can get in the game. Coming in at number 2 among right-handed defensemen, this is a hilarious pairing with ZDENO CHARA. It's the 99 Tyler Myers, 6'8", 229. I love playing with this card as well. He's just not as agile for whatever reason as ZDENO CHARA, and he's 99 everything. Again, I don't know about the CHARA card. There's been some polarizing things. Like, I've heard people hate him. I've also heard people love him. It's just my experience with him. But Tyler Myers comes in at number 2 among right-handed defensemen with Gold Bouncer and Silver Stick 'em Up. The other abilities just I'm not huge on for defensemen, but it's the same thing as ZDENO CHARA. He's 6'8", meaning that in his own zone, he's going to be able to get the puck back versus anyone and hold on to it versus almost everyone unless they have Truculence as well. So just a super difficult pairing to get around at the blue line as well. So a very, very good card. Comes in at number 2 among right-handed defensemen. And then coming in at number 1 among right-handed defensemen is the 99 Team Builder Colton PARAYKO. It's obviously going to cost an absolute absurd amount, but this is the best cards video, not the best value. Maybe I can make one of those. But nonetheless, he's got Gold Shutdown, Bouncer, as well as Truculence and 1T. All very, very good abilities, and I think that's slightly what separates him from Tyler Myers, where his abilities just aren't as good. But nonetheless, the 99 Team Builder Colton PARAYKO comes in at number 1. All right, guys, so those are the current best defensemen in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. There is a lot of options that you can choose, like Shabbat. Cale Makar, if you use him correctly, is still a phenomenal card. I think that just in his own zone, he's not as impactful or as good, and it really depends if you play offline or online. Offline, you're going to be able to get away with using some smaller players. Online, it's very difficult, especially when you get up in the higher divisions, to use the smaller players on the back end, unless you use them in specific ways. And I know there's a lot of people that are able to do that. So let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.